My name is Pancras Karema, the CEO Expeditions Maasai Safaris. I started the business when I was 23 years and first year in the university. I was lucky enough that I started very early. So for me, I was able to be very consistent because when you are in the university, you don't have pressures or bills because everything is being catered by the parents. I did not even require capital because I used university resources, that is internet, computers in the computer lab, and whatever I was marketing, that is the services, safaris from the university around Nairobi and different counties. I did not require vehicles because I could hire matatus with the money that I could be given by the students. Expeditions Maasai Safaris did not start like a business. It started like a friendship grouping, and I was the head of this friendship because I could be tasked to organize trips around the university by my friends, even friends of friends. And I used to do the services free of charge. I decided to make whatever I was doing then, the organizing and preparing and planning for the trips, to a business. That's how Expeditions Maasai Safaris was born. Immediately after second year, first semester, I registered Expeditions as a business. So I started getting some of the inquiries from different areas, even people who outside the campus. So we started facilitating trips. Some hotels that I could even hear, nilikuwa nazisikia na customers. So of course it became a bit challenging for me, and I started researching so much so that I can be ahead of the customer. Yeah, definitely it's in tens of millions of Kenya shillings because we have worked for quite some time. Most times we don't even look at the money. We look at the impact we have had in the industry. How many customers and families have we facilitated and ensure that they have enjoyed their holiday? Many people have come through expeditions being singles, and they have met through our trips and become families. The others that we have facilitated, people who have done weddings, kwa honeymoon and such. The other day I was talking to one of our clients who we took to honeymoon somewhere in, I think, Savo. Right now they have big boys, and the big boys, they are challenging them that they need now to be taken out of the country for a trip. So I was happy to see that the people who came to us as a couple after a wedding, right now they have a big family and still loyal, because that is what we do: provide decent, affordable holidays, and of course without breaking a bank. In Expeditions Maasai Safaris, I have employed 50 directly. That is the people who are able to earn their monthly income through Expeditions Maasai Safaris, and more than that number indirectly. Those are people that we contract whenever now we cannot be able to provide services because our team is stretched. We operate in Kenya, but we can take you anywhere in the world. We have partnered with many partners around the world. The money I get from Expeditions Maasai Safaris, we reinvest back to business in terms of marketing, expanding, in terms of improving our human resource. I do a lot of charity. For you to be able to work at Expeditions Maasai Safaris, you must have gone to school and done something to do with tourism. Even our drivers, they must have done some courses, that is tour guiding and some foreign languages. So because education is very critical, we invest in charity and making sure that there are other people that will be able to come up and take over from us. As an individual, I invest in transport, in real estate, in farming. Of course, I invest in travel because I think that if you don't travel, you cannot be able to think out of the box. So I travel a lot. I visit many countries per year so that I can be able to go to see what are they doing different from what we are doing here in Kenya. One money rule that I live by, the money says that save me today, I save you tomorrow. Yeah, so every coin that you have, use it well, utilize it well, save it so that it can be able to save you in the future. My dream, of course, is running one of the biggest tour and travel company in Africa, and I'm putting a lot of effort, a lot of strategies so that I can be able to achieve that. So 2 years of COVID and everything is not working. Employees, we sent them home. Others were on half salary and others without pay. So after 2 years of no business, we were happy to get back to business because we started, or the industry reopened kidogo kidogo. You get that a new business, of course, there are too many challenges. One, lack of finances, toxic political environment. That is something very key, especially in our field, that is tourism, which is very sensitive. Whenever there is a political turmoil or there are political temperatures quite high in the country, the business is affected, because you get that tourists will not come to an environment where they feel that they are not safe. The other thing is terrorism. When there is a terror attack in the country, of course, like there before, many tourists would prefer not to come to Kenya. The other thing was COVID. COVID was serious. You know, we closed down for about 2 years without working. The other challenge that we have is infrastructure. When we have bad roads, we are not able to take customers from, for example, Nairobi to places like Masai Mara, Amboseli, Tsavo, Samburu, such. The other challenges is when the economy is not doing well, you get that you don't have a lot of people who have disposable income, because for a person to go for a holiday is secondary need, not the primary need. So traveling is very important. It opens our mind. I'm here to advise that even if you feel like you are not making a lot of money, one investment that I would ask you to do is travel, because when you travel, you are able to discover a lot, and you're able to learn, and you can even get business ideas from travel. As Expeditions Maasai Safaris, we came with a method of making sure that each and every person in our country can be able to afford a holiday. And this is whereby we introduced 𝐂𝐚𝐫𝐭𝐞𝐝. That, for instance, a package that we sell, that is Masai Mara, for 3 days, 2 nights, everything inclusive, we do at a cost of 17,000. We give you an option of paying kidogo kidogo, yani unalipa kidogo kidogo. In that 17,000, we can break it into 3 or 4 parts, and when you are done paying, you can be able to travel. We have done that with even international holidays. We have done that with family holidays to a place like Mombasa. Whenever you work very hard, you need to get out there, relax, and have fun, so that you can tell your body thank you. To the young people who would like to start a business, the only advice is start small, start early, of course, become very consistent, because there is something that I believe in, that consistency beats talent. And be honest, of course, because people or customers will trust you if you are consistent, transparent, and you can be trusted with their money, of course. And of course, those people who are working or employed, I also tell them to start something, a side hustle, because there is a lot of things that you can do. You can even keep a goat at home. You can buy some chicken and keep them at home. And by the end of the day, you get that they'll multiply whatever you invested. Just research, look at your area, and know what you can be able to do, or business that you can be able to do, so that you can serve your community, serve your friends, and make that extra income, because it's very important.